What up, everybody? Matty on a mission. I'm out here doing my thing. I hope you're doing your thing as well. Listen, man, the draft is over. It's over and done with. We did what we did. I got some mixed feelings about it, just like everybody else. But all in all, I think we did a good job. Basically what I'm going to do is go from round 7 all the way up until round 1. Kind of recap each pick and what I think about it going forward. First of all, we got offensive lineman out of LSU, Vidal Alexander, somebody who is a versatile guy, a big guy, an athletic dude, played a lot of games in college, started 25 games at tackle, 21 games at guard, so you know that he can play multiple positions on the offensive line, which is a good thing for us. I think he's going to be a solid guy, somebody that's going to add depth to our offensive line, somebody who's going to be out there ready for pretty much whatever. You know what I'm saying? When these SEC guys come out of college, they've seen it all as far as schemes and stuff like that. So he's somebody that I think is going to be a serviceable offensive lineman for us for a lot of years to come. He's going to add depth and probably, look to take over that Donald Penn role when Donald Penn finally is done and hangs it up. In round 6, we go out and we get Corey James, linebacker from Colorado State, 6'1", something about like 220 pounds, something like that. He's a fast linebacker, somebody who he ran a 4.5, I think it was, in his 40. So he's going to probably play special teams for us. I don't see him, playing a lot of linebacker other than in the preseason for us, at least in the first year. He reminds me a lot of Darren Bates, that linebacker that we got from the Rams. So, he's going to be there to add depth at the inside linebacker position. He could probably play outside linebacker as well because he is fast. He can rush a little bit off the edge too. So we'll see what he can do, man. I think it's a solid pick for us. We got a linebacker. We needed one just for depth purposes, and that's exactly the void that he fills. And then in the 5th round, we go out, we get DeAndre Washington, running back, a short guy, 5'8", something like 210 pounds, something like that. Very shifty, very fast, runs with a lot of power. He can catch the ball out of the backfield, which is what we needed. We need a third down back, somebody that can give Derek Carr kind of like that safety valve type of thing where, if the play breaks down, he could always dump it off and get a check down to DeAndre and see what he can do in the open field. Reggie McKenzie was saying that he's gonna look to get him out in space a little bit and see if he can do some damage. I like the pick. It's not the running back that we all had in mind, but it is a running back, somebody to help out Latavius Murray, somebody to help out our running back core. And what this shows me is that, we waited to the 5th round to get a running back. So that says that, we have a lot of faith in the guys that we have. Tywan Jones is still with us. Latavius Murray obviously is the starter. We still have Marcel Reese, even though he's going to be out for the first 4 games. We still have Jameez Olawale. So, we have a lot of good, serviceable guys, running backs that are not going to excite you, but they can do some damage out there if the right plays are called. So Musgrave is going to be on the hook to see if he can come up with some stuff to make these guys, a threat out there. So I like the pick. We'll see what happens with him. Now in the 4th round, we trade one of our 5th round picks and we move up in the 4th round to get Connor Cook. I think we traded with the Browns, but we get Connor Cook from Michigan State. At first, I was kind of confused. I was like, I didn't think we were going to go after a quarterback in this draft. But, hey, he's somebody that's really good, man. He won a lot of games at Michigan State. He won 34 games. I think he went 34-5 overall. He's a guy with a lot of arm strength. He can make a lot of good throws. He knows how to read defenses, man. He has a very high potential of being the best quarterback out of this draft overall, man. Just because he has a pedigree that he comes with. He knows how to play a pro-style offense. And the big knock on him, the reason why he fell all the way to 4th is because, there was questions about his leadership and stuff. And whatever, man, you could take that with a grain of salt. Maybe he just pissed off a couple people and they made some bad reports about him or whatever. But John Gruden was raving about him in his little QB show that he does. So I like the pick. It's kind of a 50-50 situation for him because he's not coming to a team that needs a quarterback. We all know Derek Carr is our quarterback. He's our franchise quarterback. He's going to be with us for the next 10 years, hopefully. But say, God forbid Derek Carr does go down, at least we know that we have a solid backup that we can go to. And if he improves over the next couple of years, he'll be a nice trade chip for us. Or we can just keep him. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot of potential. I like the pick. He's somebody that can learn under Derek Carr. Like, if you have leadership questions about you, there's no better person out there to learn from on how to be a quality person and a quality quarterback and somebody who represents their team well. There's no better person to learn that from than Derek Carr. So he's going to have a great opportunity on his hands to learn from one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And so I like it. Overall, it makes us stronger. It makes our depth a little bit more of a situation where we're not like, our heart's not going to fall directly out of our asshole if Derek Carr fucking gets hurt or something like that. We know that we have a quality a backup. So I like it a lot. I think we leapfrogged in front of the Cowboys to get Connor Cook because I really think the Cowboys wanted him. But they ended up with Dak Prescott. So if down the line we could trade him for maybe a second-round pick or maybe even a first-round pick if he's that good, that'll be good for us. It's good for our future. You know what I'm saying? So in the third round, we're moving on. We get Shalik Calhoun from Michigan State as well, another Spartan coming over to the dark side. I like this guy a lot. He's an edge rusher, a pure defensive end, somebody that can get to the fucking get to the quarterback. He has a lot of athleticism. He's a big guy. And Reggie McKenzie and Jack Del Rio like size on the defense and offensive line. We get big athletic dudes, and this is another one of them. 6'4", 251 pounds. Somebody who could use his athleticism to get around the tackle and get to the quarterback. He still has to work on some of his technique. He probably still has to bulk up a little bit, but he has time to do that. He played a lot of games at Michigan State. He's already 24 years old, so he's kind of a veteran already, even though he hasn't played any NFL games. He's somebody that is not a kid. He's very coachable. Shout out to Raider Central. He did a really good video on him, had some clips up there on him, and you learned a lot about Shalik Calhoun in that video. So I like the guy. He's a good character person. He's a very coachable person. And that goes with the overall theme of this draft that we did. We got good character guys that are not going to be assholes. They're not prima donnas. They don't come with a lot of hype. They don't come with a big name. So they're not going to get in there and say, they're not going to be entitled and say, oh, I deserve to start day one. They're going to be there to learn, and they're going to be there to soak up the system and be coachable because they want to have NFL jobs, you know what I'm saying? So they want to stick around. So they're going to have to check their ego at the door and contribute to the team. And this is exactly the type of guy that this is, Shalik Calhoun, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't on anybody's radar. I wasn't thinking about Shalik Calhoun before the draft, but who cares, man? He's a good defensive end, you know what I'm saying? He had a lot of production in college. So, he's going to help us a lot with the fact that Mario Edwards Jr., we don't know really what's going to happen with his neck, and we have that time period before November, before we get Aldon Smith back. So he's going to help fill that gap for us and add depth to our defensive line, so I like it. Our second round pick, Jihad Ward out of Illinois, another beast of a guy, 6'5", 297 fucking pounds. This guy is humongous. You know what I'm saying? He's going to bat down a lot of balls at the defensive line. I don't think he's a defensive end. I think we're going to play him at defensive tackle on the interior of the defensive line. He's going to help take up a lot of blocks because he's just so big. If he can get double teamed on a consistent basis, that's going to free up our edge rushers, which is exactly what I said we needed to do. You know what I'm saying? So I like this guy a lot. Another guy that wasn't on our radar. He's not the sexiest pick in the world. I went ahead and I was watching Raider Lions videos because he was doing a video every time we pick somebody, and I just sent like 4 question marks on his video because I didn't know about this guy. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't looking for him. I was thinking about Ashawn Robinson and Jaron Reed like everybody else. A defensive tackle from the SEC, somebody like that is who I was looking for. But this Jihad Ward guy is another one of those good stories. He's a humble dude, somebody who's very coachable, somebody who is a good person, man. And that goes with the theme also of this draft. We're picking guys who are good people, who are coachable, who are not gonna come in here and try to take over the team's overall vibe. You know what I'm saying? They're people that are gonna be about the team from day one, and that's what I like about our picks. We don't have any prima donnas, man, so we don't have to worry about attitudes. And with the first round pick, I love this fucking pick, man. A first round pick, we get Carl the Hitman Joseph, the Haitian sensation. You know what I'm saying? I fucking love this guy, man. Again, not a guy that I was thinking about in the first round, but once I let the pick kind of set in, I realized, hey, man, this is going to be a good addition to our defense, man. I like how this guy plays. He plays with a lot of fire, man. He hits the fuck out of people. You don't get a nickname like the Hitman unless you lay people out, man, and that's what he does. If you don't like the way Carl Joseph plays, you might not like football, man. Seriously, because he's just a straight-up beast. I like this guy a lot. I might have to pick up that Carl Joseph jersey, man, because that's how much I like this pick, dude. I think we made a quality pick in the first round. It was a little bit of a shock. I was looking for Miles Jack. I was looking for Kimdichie or whatever, but I'm glad we got Carl Joseph, man. I'm a big fan of him, man. I watched some of his tape. He's another one of those good, family-oriented young dudes who's humble, but at the same time, he knows he's good at football. He knows that he can go out there and do some damage. And just think about it. You got our pass rush, we're now stacked with a bunch of fucking monsters on our defensive line, bro. And you're running for your life as a quarterback, right? And you try to get the ball out of there. And at the other end of that pass is either going to be fucking Carl Joseph ready to lay your receiver out, or there's going to be Reggie Nelson ready to pick that shit off. And we got ball hawks in the back of our defense, man. So this defense is ready to fucking roll, man. We're going to be out there, and we're going to strike fear in all these AFC West fucking teams. And these AFC West teams, man, they went sideways, man. I don't give a shit who they picked. You know what I'm saying? The San Diego Chargers got Joey Bosa. Big fucking whoop, man. Nobody cares. You guys are going to waste his fucking career and go 4-12 next season anyways, because the rest of your defense is fucking garbage. We're going to pick you apart like we did last year. You're getting swept again. You're going to be a non-factor in the AFC West. Fuck the Chargers. You guys got a lot of rebuilding to do, and that's your problem, you know what I'm saying? Because the Raiders are about to leapfrog you, and we're about to win this AFC West. The Denver Broncos, the NFL Network is all on your guys' nuts because you guys got Paxton Lynch. I saw this one coming. When you guys moved up, I already knew who you were going to get. You guys got the wrong fucking guy. He's going to get folded up if you try to start him against the fucking Raiders in that fucking Sunday night game. I can't wait to see that one. I might have to go to that one just to see Paxton Lynch get sacked 7 fucking times. You know what I'm saying? Because this defense is going to be monstrous. You know what I'm saying? You guys got Devontae Booker. That's a solid pickup. I kind of wanted him, but at the same time, when he puts that orange fucking jersey on, he's going to lose all his fucking swag. He's going to lose all his fucking confidence, and he's going to end up fucking being very average because your offensive line is shit. You know what I'm saying? And you guys didn't do anything. Fuck John Elway. Fuck the goddamn NFL Network, all on these guys nuts, giving them an A++ and shit. Fuck that bullshit, man. The Broncos are going to suck dick this year, and everybody knows it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the Broncos. Your guys' time is done. No more AFC West fucking championships for you. And the Chiefs, you guys went sideways as well. You got Chris Jones and a cornerback and some receivers. Rod Streeter signed with you guys, and that's a shame for him because Kansas City is where fucking wide receivers go to die. You know what I'm saying? But this fucking team that we got right now in Oakland, beast. Nasty. This fucking defense is gonna fucking tear people's asshole apart. You know what I'm saying? We're coming out, and we're coming out fucking strong, man. Nobody's gonna fucking stop us. Our offense is already the shit, and now you add all these fucking pieces on defense. We got a bunch of monsters on this fucking team. 6'4", 6'5", 300 fucking pounds, 270 pounds, coming at your fucking quarterback in waves. You know what I'm saying? You see a lot of fucking NFL games, and you'll hear announcers say, hey, this defense is relentless. Their pass rush comes at you in waves. They don't get tired. That's the type of fucking defense we're going to have. We're going to wear teams out, man. And I'm so fucking excited for this year, man. For this year, dude, the best fucking Raider team that we've had in the last fucking 15 years, man, easily. As far as young talent goes, and we're not done yet. You know, we signed a bunch of undrafted free agents. We might pick up a diamond in the rough out of those group of guys. So I like our fucking draft overall. It wasn't the sexiest draft in the world. We don't have that name recognition type of shit that we were looking for, but who cares, man? I like it a lot, and I'm excited to see what the Raiders are going to look like in 2016, man. Raider Nation, stand the fuck up. We're back. You know what I'm saying? It's over. Paper champions, you can say it if you want, but we're going to go out there this fucking season and we're going to perform, man. Raider Nation till I die. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that motherfucking silver and black life. But anyways, till next time, it's Matty on a mission. You guys keep on doing your thing. And remember one thing, man. When I speak, you listen, you punk bitch, you.